friends. This is Dr. Abe from the East African Wellness and Resource Center. Today, I would like to share with you about detoxifications or detox from the digital technology. So, detoxifications or detox, just to say a little bit about what it means, that's kind of removing substances or harmful substances from the body. And in case of addictions, people who are dealing with an addictions, they have to go through the detox processes that helps them to return to the states of homeostasis or normal life. So right now there are so many people who are dealing with alcohol and substance uses. They have to go through detoxifications to get to their body systems to be normal and removing those harmful stuff from their body systems. It's very helpful, and then so many people are really benefiting from that. But my intention is today, it's not about to talk detoxification or detox about alcohol and substance uses and other medical cares. There is the new harmful addictions that we all know it, which is a digital addiction that has been causing many harms in so many people's lives. When I say digital addictions, addiction with our cell phones, computers, TVs, electronics, social medias, those are kind of affecting many kids, users, and young adults, and also adults due to excessive, unbalanced, unmanaged, unfiltered usage. There's people who are really dealing with this addiction right now. It's very hard to hide this. So it's important to have a digital detox as well. A digital detox is a conscious period of disconnecting from digital devices. Like what I said earlier, like from our smartphones, computers, and other electronics, or social media, and also social medias, to reduce stress, improve our daily life focuses, and reconnecting with the real world. And it also allowing us for more in-person interactions and being more mindful and increasing and connecting with our daily hobbies and better sleep. So we do need a digital detox. That means it involves setting boundaries, turning off notifications, creating a tech-free zones in our house, in our life, like during our mealtime, or before our bedrooms, or during our bedrooms in our life, and replacing the screen time with offline activities, as I said earlier, to foster a healthier balance with the technology we have. I know we can't live without the technology. It's very hard to deny. It's a digital world. We need the cell phones, we need computers, we need those electronics, and we need also social medias. There's no way we can be exempted from those. But my intention is how we can balance with the technology. Because the more we balance our technology, the use of our technology, it improves our focus and connection, as I said. Constant notifications, scrolling up and down every single minute, and multitasking trains the brain to stay in a reactive state. When you step away from the digital devices, my friends, your mind has the space to slow down and focus intensely. This will help us to improve our attention span and problem-solving ability. And overall, it improves our productivity in our daily life. It allows us to complete tasks with great clarity and efficiency. We need that. And the other thing is, when we have this digital detox approach, helps us to better mental health, to have a better mental health. Excessive screening time, my friends, especially on social media, that often lead us to comparison. What makes us to compare ourselves with others, with friends, with other peoples, and provoking anxiety and fear and information overload in our brain systems. So a digital detox helps produce these triggers to be lowering and allowing our minds to be rest. Over time, this break can improve emotional balance, lower stress levels, and promote a healthy relationship with the technology. And beside that, my friends, a digital detox will help us to improve our sleep quality. We have due to excessive screen exposure. Either while we're using our smartphone, computers, or some other electronics and exposing ourselves to so many social medias informations. The blue light from the screens interferes with the body's natural sleep routine by suppressing the melatonin production in our body systems. And reducing screen usage helps us to, particularly before bedtime, that brings a signal to our brain that it's time to rest, time to sleep. Please avoid using your smartphone or exposure for screen before an hour or 2 hours to get a better sleep time. And that helps you to better, have a good sleep night. Overall, the energy, having a good energy the next day. And then the other most important part, the digital detox, help us to, stronger real life connections. That's what one thing we're missing right now. When devices are put aside, conversation become more meaningful with our loved one, with our kids, with our, husband and wife, and with our family members. A digital detox will help us to encourage, a full presence, an active listening, and the genuine interactions and with our, family members, and strengthening the relationship with our families and friends. Being fully engagement in our relationship, in our social connections, builds trust and emotional connections. So this and all some others, better benefits of digital detox help us to manage and balance our life in a better way. My friends, the technology, it is very important. I'm not minimizing the benefit of it. But we have to have a good way to manage it. We need to learn how to have a good emotionally, mentally, physically, in our social engagement, how to have a good interaction with our digital usage. Thank you very much for listening. I hope this short message helps us to, learn about how to manage our digital or technologies and have a better, connections, a balanced connections with our digital technologies. And that helps us to move forward for the future, a balanced lifestyle. Thank you for listening. This is Dr. Abe from the East African Wellness and Resource Centers. You may have questions, concerns, or comments. Please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.